Hello, my name is Isabella and I will be your host today for another mathematics video brought to you by RJ. In a previous video, I asked, what happens when we remove the floor? Now that we have seen many applications of the integer test function, let's revisit this question. But more specifically, can we change the order of the floor and sum? If we can, the change of order comes in handy when dealing with the integer counting function. Remember, the integer counting function counts how many images of a function are integers within a certain interval. Let's look at a simple example. Say the number of squares between 0 and 10. This is the integer counting function to determine how many of these squares are integers. Now let's focus on the summand, more specifically without the floor bars. In fact, let me graph this. As we can see, this function equals 1 whenever the square is an integer, as expected. There are 4 squares between 0 and 10, also as expected. These points are less than 1 whenever the square is not an integer. The floor bars just drop all these less than 1 values to 0. But again, what if we remove the floor bars? What happens? Let me write out a table of values. Let's also change the order of the floor and sum. Obviously these 1s add up to 4, as we just determined. However, these values add up to 2.778. The floor of 2.778 is 2. That's not what we want. That's suggesting there are 2 more squares that are integers than there actually are. How do we fix this? We know 2 things. We have 11 values total, and each of these values are between 0 and 1. Not including 1. So if we divide each less than 1 value by the total number of values, then their sum is always less than 1. Then the floor of that sum is always 0. So we could essentially include the fraction inside the floor bars. There is one issue, however. When we do so, we are including the values that equal 1. But we want to exclude these values. So, how can we differentiate the 1s from the less than 1s? Stay tuned for a future video to find out. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see future videos, please like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment telling RJ which areas of math you find interesting. Thank you for watching.